You know, the kanji for chair comes out to strange mushroom.
What?
Makes me think of a man's strange mushroom, if you know what I mean.
Seriously, is that the only thing you can think about right now?
Look, if you want to get laid, sis, I'll go get the strap. Like, it's fine.
Iris was in the somnium earlier.
Yes, we saw.
Did I actually say
An unidentified
that?
figure tried to stab Iris to death. And Date and Aiba...
Who is that figure?
Probably so himself.
True, he could imagine himself in his somnium that way. Mr. Date's ego algorithm processed the figure into that particular image.
What are you people talking about? If you're quite done here, hurry up and release me.
Oh, it's this. Okay, gotcha. You know who this reminds me of? It's like Pewter's like a cross between Professor Willow in Pokemon Go and is it Grand Oak in Pokemon Home?
I want to beat So over the head with that thing.
I see. Apparently you need your dosage increased.
Dosage?
Okay. Go off. How does syncing work?
During a sync, the syncer's consciousness, or ego, is brought into the subject's somnium. They enter the subconscious mind.
You know what? I haven't.
Or, more accurately, sink into it. At this time, the syncer's memories are left in their original body. Picture an egg. The ego is the egg yolk that goes into the subject's brain. The syncer's memories are the whites, which remain in the shell. The syncer, or rather the syncer as their pure ego, experiences the subject's somnium. But to be precise, it is not only ego. When synced, a modicum of memory data does get sent into the subject's brain. Imagine separating an egg yolk from its whites. No matter how you try, some of the egg whites will always stick to the yolk. This is just like that.
What is the ego algorithm you mentioned?
Imagine the human brain as being made up of two elements: memory and algorithmic structure. The former is preferable because the latter can be problematic. It can output things based on the inputs it is given. To make this easier to understand, compare this to a computer. Memory is like your data stored on a hard disk. The algorithm is the program. This program controls everything, from higher cognitive functions to primitive instinct. This program is what creates the phenomenon of consciousness.
I'm gonna pretend I understood that. Does he just explain it
In short,
again?
it is your ego algorithm, what you call your mind. Recognition, cognition, consciousness. All of these processes are incomprehensible without the ego algorithm. However, the Wadjet system is revolutionizing the way we think about consciousness.
The Wadjet system controls my core programming.
Using Wadjet, we could map the neural circuitry of the human brain. And we discovered a specific circuit that is key to the phenomenon of consciousness. However, we human beings are still unable to fully grasp
I
it.
hope science never actually
It's
reaches
far
this
too
point because this is
complicated.
terrifying.
But even if we don't understand it, we can still use it. You don't have to understand electromagnetism to use a microwave oven. The Wadjet system is how we are able to extract the syncer's consciousness. That is what makes syncing possible.
About the mysterious figure.
The subject of the sync remembers certain persons or objects that appear in somnium. But they might not have a clear form. Our dreams are sometimes vague or unclear, after all.
You're telling
Even
me.
the subject of the dream themselves. I told you earlier that the syncer experiences the dream from the perspective of an observer. That is why the person creating the dream can appear within it. But perhaps they do not have an objective view of themselves. like a mirror or picture. Perhaps he's never watched himself on television. Rare for a
I
politician,
was gonna say.
but not unheard of. He lacks that objective picture of himself. He remains stoic and unattached despite his position of power. I find that quite powerful. To be able to put your ego aside and see yourself as God sees you
My guy?
is an ability many charismatic people share.
My guy? That was kind of a terrifying thing he just said. That made me uncomfortable.
He may not have a rational, objective assessment of himself. So, even if this figure is ambiguous,
It could be so.
indeed.
Did the crime scene investigation team report anything?
No, nothing yet. They arrived a while ago, but that warehouse is owned by Okira Fishery.
I know. Iba, can you check to see if it's the Okiura we know?
Searching.
About the somnium, Elia.
I saw it on the monitor. Iba saving Iris as she was being stabbed. Of course, since you and Iba are one and the same, it's like you saved her, Date.
But we didn't because that's
But that
not
was just a
real.
dream.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not real. Saving her in Somnium won't save her now.
Exactly. I don't know why
I'm
we make a
sorry.
big deal about it. Can we get an arrest warrant for So?
Are you kidding me? You know that what we find in Somnium can't be submitted as evidence in court.
Then why do we have it?
Besides, we don't even know for sure if that figure was So.
You said it was.
I said that it's probably him.
Excuse me? I'm right here. I can hear everything you're saying.
And why did you call Shoko?
Come to think of it, I still haven't heard your explanation for this. 2 days ago, you called Shoko Nadami just after 9 p.m. Why?
That is a private matter that I will not discuss with you.
Well, I mean, she's dead now, so it's like, does it really matter? What is your alibi for Shoko's murder?
What were you doing at 5 p.m. 2 days ago?
Reading a book at home. You can ask my housekeeper or my bodyguards. They will confirm that for you.
That does match what the bodyguard said earlier.
Why does he have hamster cheeks?
But they're like family to him. They're not above telling a lie to protect their boss.
Like family. Imagine your bodyguard being so close to you because you have no one else. They're like your family. Embarrassing. You killed Iris, didn't you?
I didn't.
Are you planning on acting dumb all night? How did you know Iris was stabbed?
I heard it.
What?
On my way to this place, I heard that woman over there talking. Something about a girl who got stabbed in the back.
Are you talking about me?
Yes, you.
I don't remember exactly what I said. It's possible that I mentioned a body with stab wounds to the back.
Bodyguard.
Boss.
Fucking hell,
It
boss.
is impossible to determine now.
God damn it.
He very well may not have seen Iris's body.
No. He still must have. He was in the warehouse.
But does that mean we can conclude for certain that he saw the corpse?
Would it not smell? Like, I know it was frozen. Would it smell if it was frozen? Or no? He looks tired. The medicine hasn't fully worn off yet. It makes him a bit dazed. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, fair. About Iris.
I've been telling you I don't know anything.
That's impossible. I saw Iris in your dream. You have to have some memory of her.
What are you talking about? I don't understand a word of this.
So he doesn't know exactly what we've done. The smell is from the
Date,
The
the
okay.
investigation team is calling.
This is Date from Abyss. What happened?
Hey, sorry to call you out of the blue. There's something we want to check. Is now a good time?
Sure, what is it?
Forget about
Said
it.
you found a body
Sorry.
at Okiura Fishery Cold Storage Warehouse. The one at Ariake? Warehouse District?
Yes, that's right.
Huh.
Why? What happened?
It's, not here.
What's not there?
We searched all over the warehouse. We didn't find any bodies.
Okay. Interesting. Sunday, 11:25 p.m. This has been a long-ass weekend. We need a break. I hope this guy practices self-care.
What do you mean there's no body?
The guy freezing his tits off.
We looked everywhere, but nothing.
Date, I am not doubting you. However, are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
All cops are bastards.
I saw it. I know I saw it.
Look at these fucking incompetent bitches.
I saw Iris's body with my own right eye.
Ah.
Then perhaps someone moved the body. Between the
Sorry.
time we left and CSI arrived.
No, there's another possibility.
There is?
Incompetent bitches. You're not a cop, though. Nope, we're just running. Is that an egg? Wait, is... Oh, no, that's an eye. Sexy eye girl. Sagan in Resonance, Sunday, 11:58 p.m. We zoom in. What the fuck?
Date?
Iris!
What are you doing? Barging in without ringing the doorbell? Oh, you see, Mizuki ended up staying at my place. Something wrong?
The world changed.
Shut up, Zach. Day 4, Monday. So this girl should be dead, Lara. Police headquarters, Monday, 9:32 a.m.
Iva and I saved Iris during the sink yesterday. She wasn't killed.
True, but that was only a dream.
Maybe the dream changed reality.
Impossible.
How?
Then how else would you explain it? Iris came back to life.
It's more likely that we're an unreliable narrator.
So the darts board has all these holes, and the tip of the dart goes in, right? It's kind of sexual, don't you think?
I do not understand. What is sexual about it?
You don't want to know.
I think it's so funny that Allegra Clark was asked to base Beidou on Boss. Like, I don't get the same vibes from Beidou.
You know, the kanji for chair comes out to strange mushroom.
What?
Makes me think of a man's strange mushroom, if you know what I mean.
Seriously, is that the only thing you can think about right now?
Look, if you want to get laid, sis, I'll go get the strap. Like, it's fine.
I sleep with a different one every night. They're so fluffy.
Oh, a body pillow.
We should go skiing.
That was out of nowhere.
Is that a no?
Of course it is. We're in the middle of an investigation.
What? You don't want to go night skiing on my bunny hills?
I will not allow such scandalous behavior.
I was just kidding. What are you, jealous?
Man.
Did you ever used to play with these rulers like a gun when you were in elementary school?
No?
I don't know. I don't have any memories from back then, remember?
Oh, yeah.
Happy birthday to you. That song used to be copyrighted, you know?
It's true,
Now
dude.
it's public domain and I can sing it to my heart's content. Don't you love it?
Wait, did they just put this in the game just because they could? Because Happy Birthday fell out of copyright? That's so good.
Consider it a good luck charm. So you don't drown when you sink. Merry Christmas.
It's November.
That's me every fucking year. When motherfuckers want to be cute and be like, it's Christmas. Fuck you.
Grandpa. Answer me, Grandpa.
I'm really worried about her mental health now.
Under no circumstances are you allowed to look under this rug. Do you understand?
What have you got under there?
I can't believe it's not a raccoon.
What?
Well, a tanuki is a raccoon dog.
There's something about a man who likes his coffee black. Black coffee puts hair on your chest.
Does it now?
And somewhere lower.
I understand. You are referring to Date's leg hair. It is quite prominent.
I've been wondering, which balls are bigger? Yours or this soccer ball?
I should hope the
soccer ball, obviously.
That sounds like a medical issue.
If only money rained down from the sky.
If only I could control you with a remote.
Bro.
Make you do this, make you do that. Hey, Date, who's cuter? The Matryoshka or Iba?
The first one.
I will carve out your insides and turn you into a Matryoshka.
Where should I put old Jack here?
I thought his name was Bill.
About Renju.
Mizuki went to Bloom Park 3 nights ago. She was prompted by a Nile message from Renju.
Mizuki, Daddy got caught up in something serious. Please come to Bloom Park's merry-go-round right away.
There are 3 possibilities. 1. Renju killed Shoko, or was an accessory to the murder. 2. Renju was threatened or blackmailed into luring Mizuki to the scene. 3. The culprit used Renju's phone to send the Nile message.
That's true,
In any
actually.
case, the motive is still unknown.
They could have used
We
his
need to
phone.
talk to Renju.
Renju, where did you go?
They could have used his phone because that would be a surefire way to get her to go. About so.
Congressman Sajima is suspicious in more ways than one. Exhibit A. 3 days ago, So called Shoko Nadami's phone. We still don't know exactly why. He only told us it was meant to be private. Exhibit B.
Yeah, so am Isaac.
So Sajima was at Okiura Fishery Warehouse last night. But he didn't inform us of this. There must be something he doesn't want us knowing. Exhibit C. So was in Iris's somnium. Dreams are constructed from memories. Yet the good congressman denies
fucked up
he
the-
ever knew Iris.
The voice on that. Where's So now?
I sent him home yesterday.
You released him?
What was I supposed to do? We can't hold him without solid proof. What we saw with Iris hasn't happened yet.
In any case, we have to speak with him again.
Okay, Laura. A dream changing reality?
Date and Iba saved Iris and Somnium. And that changed the history of the real world? Well, I guess it's not impossible.
It seems impossible.
That isn't what you said yesterday.
That was then, this is now. A woman's mind changes with the phases of the moon, you know?
No, it doesn't.
Anyway, I believe in Date. I trust him more than anyone else in Abyss.
Alright. About prophetic dreams.
Stranger things have been known to happen. 2 days ago, Date found Iris's frozen corpse in Mizuki's somnium. It must have been a prophecy.
Boss.
There's a lot of stuff in this world that can't be explained by science.
Boss's knack for change is one of her good qualities. Not having beliefs is what she believes in. That's how she established herself as a major player in the police department. Because she believed what she wanted to. Mood. Where is Renju?
You asked Mama at Marble for information regarding Renju Okiura, correct? It is possible she may have something for you by now.
I asked Moma for information too, but I had to promise him a meeting with Iris. Moma can wait for now.
We can talk to Iris's mom as well. She was Renju's classmate, right? Iba told me about her.
Okay. A dream changing reality?
It is absurd. Not possible. Dreams are figments of the imagination. An incident which took place entirely in your mind cannot have any bearing on the real world. That is preposterous. Consider it. If you were to find money in your dream, does your bank account balance go up in reality?
Bitch, I fucking wish it did.
If you were to be attacked by aliens in your dream, does a swarm of UFOs invade Earth?
But at the warehouse,
You must have been hallucinating. Within Mizuki's somnium, you saw Iris's frozen corpse. It is affecting your mental state. Last night, you were so fazed by it that you couldn't speak. If it bothers you to this degree, why not go talk to Iris?
About Okiura Fishery.
I have done some research.
A
As
therapist,
the name
yeah.
suggests, the company is owned by the Okiuras. The same Okiuras we know. Renju's father created the company.
another connection to Renju.
No, actually. Currently, Okiura Fishery has nothing to do with Renju.
Oh, did it get sold?
The company has been managed by office representatives for the past 17
Oh,
years
okay.
after Renju's father died. Renju holds no shares and is not involved in the management. In short, Renju did not inherit the company from his father, and it was instead given to other persons.
But it can't be a coincidence.
Maybe it
It
is.
certainly is suspicious. I would suggest searching the warehouse again. You may be able to discover why Iris was resurrected.
Where's Iris now?
Her cell phone is on. I can trace her via GPS. She is currently somewhere in the Lemniscape building.
Summary.
There are 4 people I should talk to. Sosajima, Iris and Hitomi Sagan, and Mama. And I need to check the warehouse one more time.
We have many avenues of investigation.
Let's get moving.
Okay.
Sosajima is a key person of interest in this
Loud.
case. Earlier, the boss cited 3 points of suspicion against him, and I agree with her assessment.
Let me know if this is too loud or if I need to.
I checked the
Change
call
the
logs of
volume.
So's phones. Congressman Sajima has 1 phone under his name, and a burner phone rented under a fake name.
What's the fake name?
Did you find anything interesting?
Unfortunately, no.
Really?
But I do have something. I looked into So's secretary's phone. One call in particular stood out to me.
Huh?
It was 1 week ago. From Fuchu Prison. The caller identified themselves as inmate number 89.
Number 89?
Yes. This is most likely the same person who called HQ.
I know who killed Shoko Nadami.
When you crash, the first thing you hit is the dash.
Interesting.
Most endearing random grunt 3 of any game.
This box is where you keep your doves.
It's not a dove box.
Bruh.
Date, this reminds me of Egyptian mythology. Hathor, the mother of Ra. The mirror was one of her sacred symbols.
Wasn't she a cow or something?
Who is 89?
From what I can determine, he is an assassin.
Oh, okay.
He accepts jobs from the criminal underworld for substantial rewards.
Way to make a
His
living, I
code
guess.
name is Falco.
Falco?
Correct.
What's 89's name?
Unknown.
You don't know?
He is not registered in any databases.
Oh, okay.
He could be a foreigner or recent immigrant, but it would be impossible to determine from where. However, I did not detect any accent in his speech. I believe we can conclude that he grew up in Japan.
What's he in jail for? Assassin?
Murder.
Assassin?
He is
Wait,
serving a
that's
life
not a word.
sentence for multiple counts. He was imprisoned 6 years ago.
6 years ago.
So, I'm assuming he was involved in our loss of eye. I can't believe I said assassin. Like, what was he arrested for? Assassin. What's the relationship between So and number 89?
Unknown. You would
Good
have
talk.
to ask Mr. Sajima for that information.
Oh yeah, that's gonna work.
Number 89 said he knew who killed Shoko.
He did. But that may be a lie.
Does he have any connections to the Cyclops serial killings?
Unknown. In all honesty, I have no idea.
Number 89.
Should have been
Did we visit
69.
Fuchu Prison?
No, we don't have time. Call up boss. Tell her to request that number 89 be brought to Abyss.
Roger.
Don't call me Roger. Sajima residence. Monday.
I heard there was no body found at the cold storage
Laura.
warehouse. Isn't your investigation over?
Iba, look. A merman.
So is a wealthy politician. It is no surprise to me that he has a merman.
What?
Wait, a merman?
Oh, hey everybody! I'm a merman.
Is that Max Mittelman?
Speaking of gardens, what kind do you prefer?
Lady ones? What?
I like a well-manicured lawn. But some bushes aren't bad either. I mean, what?
About Iris.
How many times do I have to tell you? I don't know that girl. I've never seen her before.
Date.
I knew he was lying. This proves it.
I am having difficulty determining his motive for lying. After all, Iris was not killed.
Maybe he's got a secret with her he doesn't want us knowing. What are you hiding, So?
Why did you call Shoko?
You are beginning to irritate me.
What did you want to talk to her about? What is the private matter you mentioned? What is your relationship with her?
I'll answer your questions when you present a warrant.
Why don't we have a warrant? Can't we just, like, get one? Why were you at the warehouse?
I told you I will not answer that question.
And why not? We didn't find anything there. There's nothing to hide.
It appears that he will not respond.
About number 89.
Number 89? Who is that?
An inmate at Fuchu Prison. He used to go by Falco. He was an assassin.
Odd, finding such a person in Japan. What about him?
About
Why?
a week ago, he called your secretary.
Why is it odd to find such
I
a
don't know
person in
anything about
Japan?
that. He was probably calling for a pardon or some such nonsense. My secretary probably decided it wasn't worth my attention. If you need information, you can ask her. I can't help you.
Wait, Happy Feet? What?
Haven't you people got enough? I'm very busy, excuse me. Oh, actually, I do have one more thing to tell you. To be honest, Kaname Date, I don't like you. I don't ever want to see you again. So I suggest that you don't show your face here anymore.
Oh, okay.
It's what's best for both of us. Understand?
Damn, he just broke up with me for real. Then he thought, oh, okay. So walked away sternly.
Who does this guy think he is?
Date, your blood pressure is skyrocketing. Any higher could kill you. Relax, Date. We still have much to do.
I know.
Marble Monday.
You need more info on Ren? I'm sorry to waste your time, but I don't have anything for you.
Oh, good talk.
I see.
Hey, Date, you know what I say when I turn into a drunk devil?
Dev Ale.
Care to watch some riveting videos with balls and holes?
Golf.
Sorry, I don't like golf.
Nice. Specials are written on the shortboard.
Hey, Mama. What's with the pizza, fish, and chips?
People used to call me that on the internet all the time. Guess it's stuck.
Pizza, fish, and chips. Ah, I see. Piece of fucking shit. This, however, appears to be a simple Italian pizza with fish and french fries.
You're so cold, Mama.
Hey, I'm over here.
Her face. Flyer. Wait, how come it's spelled F-L-I-E-R there, but then with a Y here? That's so weird. Why are you always brushing that fish?
I find it calming.
Why is that?
Don't ask me.
How's it going?
Well, I could use a little help down there, if you know what I mean.
I do not know what she means. Perhaps you should take her up on her offer.
I don't know.
Absolutely not.
I know Date is not meant to be a likable MC, but he is desperate and horny for all of the women in this game, except the fat trans woman. Makes me feel some type of way about Renju.
You know about Renju and the Kumakura gang, right?
Yeah, I know. I heard it from his own mouth right here.
Do they have anything to do with the talent scandal at Lemniscate?
Maybe now they do, since Renju is the president of Lemniscate. But even before that, Renju and the Kumakuras go way back. All the way back to high school.
Sounds good, Laura. Welcome back.
Hey, Date. Have you ever seen a dead body?
Bro? Remember Renju saying that to me after he and I went through a bottle?
You're a policeman. I don't know what department, but I assume you aren't handing out traffic tickets. So, how about it?
How about what? I didn't answer. I turned the question around on him.
What about you?
Me? Well, yeah. Not just one. Countless bodies. When I was in high school, I had a pretty crazy job. You know the Kumakura gang? I was hooked up to one of their phone fraud scams.
How does that lead to
I just had to go
murder?
collect the money from drop points and give it to the Kumakuras. It was an easy job. Eventually, I became friends with the higher-ups. They started taking me with them on jobs.
What jobs?
The target was always an elderly person from the country with no family.
Bruh.
Elderly folk who owned a lot of land, you know? They live every day in loneliness and desperation. You just have to be nice to them. That's all it takes.
Dude.
Guys would get to know the old people and they would set up an adoption process. After that, you just have to get them really drunk, throw them in the tub full of hot water, and they pass. Just like that. Heart attack, brain hemorrhage, or they simply go to sleep and drown.
Bro, what the fuck?
The police almost never investigated. It always looked natural, like they died of old age.
Sir?
So the adopted gang members would inherit the land. Then we sell it and make massive profits. I watched a lot of people get killed like that. And I've seen journalists get killed for getting too close to the truth. So I... Why am I telling you all this?
Guilt?
Are you going to arrest me?
I took a sip from my glass. I didn't say anything for a while. Yeah, I would be kind of shook.
You didn't do it yourself, right?
Yeah, but he was complicit.
No, I was always the lookout.
You're an accessory to multiple murders.
Date,
You knew exactly what was going on. Tears fell to the counter, unending. We didn't say another word until the ice in the glass had melted to nothing. Bro. You're an accessory to murder, you fucking shit stain. Jesus Christ. About 89.
Oh, Falco?
You know him?
I know him as a famous assassin in the underworld.
Oh, just a casual thing.
Just rumors, though. Nothing specific.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of rumors?
He's good. 100% success rate. No evidence.
Why is he in jail then?
He was a world-class killer.
Did you ever meet him?
Nope. I don't even know what he looks like.
Any other info?
I know he's connected to the Kumakuras somehow.
Them again.
That's about it.
Interesting. Summarize for me.
I don't have anything else for you. Sorry I'm not much help.
No, don't worry about it.
Can you come back again tonight? There's a regular here who was good friends with Ren.
Oh.
They should be here tonight. If you ask him, he might have some information for you.
Tonight?
Yes. I'll be waiting for you.
Okay. Okay, Saga and Residence.
I apologize for yesterday. I arrived uninvited.
No, I'm grateful. Thanks to you, Mizuki has her voice back.
No, I didn't do anything.
Oh, okay. Bye then. Great.
Date, a riddle.
Oh god, here we go.
A man-eating alligator lives in a river. There are no bridges or boats. How do you cross?
Well, let's see. You jump across?
Wrong. The solution is simple. You just swim across.
But what about the man-eating alligator?
He's at a convention out of town. He isn't in the river.
This game is so stupid. One in the middle is different. How to handle a monster parent? We're not going to discuss that one, or?
I've been wondering about that picture.
Iris drew it when she was 12.
That's you on the left and Iris in the middle, correct?
Yes,
And who's on the right?
the man I was dating at the time. It was only for 3 months, but
Sounds like it left an impression.
I met him about 6 years ago. Have you been to the Kume Shrine in the Minato district? I was praying
that
there one
us?
day, and I heard a voice. Well, more like a groan.
Hey
Behind
Brian,
the
how you
shrine,
doing?
I saw a man sitting on the ground. He was bleeding badly from his stomach. I took out my phone to call an ambulance, but he grabbed my wrist, and he held me, and then
That's sexual assault.
he kissed me. I was shocked, but when I stared into his eyes, then I heard footsteps, and then a bunch of men yelling. They were looking for him. When the voices and footsteps faded, he let me go. Don't call an ambulance, and don't call the cops. I knew he had to be a criminal, so I took him to an underground clinic I knew.
You took him to a mob doctor?
Renju's friend. I only met him once.
Damn. Kind of based though.
Even though we had our first kiss seconds after meeting each other, it took a long time before I got to see him again. The first time we held hands was when we watched a horror movie together. The first time I took his arm was when we went to a haunted house in an amusement park.
You guys like doing like horrifying things
But
together,
I wasn't
huh?
the one who grabbed him. A zombie jumped out and scared us, and he clung onto my arm. He had that cute side to him. and I was falling in love. Our second kiss was in the car. It's cliche,
Horror
I know,
movie.
but we drove around at night, looking at all the lights. We parked our car near a warehouse and kissed. I don't think we ever said I love you, but we both knew. We were getting closer and closer.
Was that the Ohira fishery?
I introduced him to Iris about a month after I first met him. Iris never had a father figure in her life
Yes,
before.
yes you do.
She warmed up to him immediately and treated him like a real dad. From then on, it was always the three of us together. We would go to the beach, to the river, the zoo, the amusement park. Going to barbecues with another person was a new experience for me and Iris. Everything felt so fresh. Every day was so exciting.
Tell this to a therapist, dude.
Oh, sorry. You asked about the picture. He wanted to make okonomiyaki one day. He was working with the hot plate. It was ridiculous. He was trying to pick one, and it flew up in the air and landed right on my head. Iris saw the whole thing and laughed and laughed. I hadn't seen her laugh like that in a long time. I was having so much fun that I put an okonomiyaki on their heads too. Plop, plop. I added the bonito flakes and mayo and sauce.
That sounds really
At this
fucking
point,
messy.
There was no going back. Eggs flew, flour going everywhere.
Do I get
The
a
room
desk?
was not a pretty sight. After our battle, we laughed like crazy. We were rolling around on the floor.
That sounds like a lot of
Iris
cleanup.
decided to draw it. It's nostalgic.
Aw.
But those days didn't last. 6 years ago, in November, a man with a gun broke into our house. Fortunately, Iris wasn't home at the time, but my boyfriend was. That's why the gunman came. He wanted to kill him. He wanted to kill him and he would never stop. He pulled the trigger. I tried to protect him. The bullet hit me, but the police arrived. They were both arrested and incarcerated.
I was wondering about this.
Why was he after your boyfriend?
Before he met me, he committed some terrible crime. I don't know the details. It was awful. So he became a target for underworld criminals. I don't know exactly why, but I know that he betrayed them in some way.
Damn.
May I ask you something?
Of course.
I had heard that incident was a random break-in gone wrong.
Oh. That's not true. I lied about it at the time because of Mizuki. Mizuki is Iris's friend. If she found out, Iris would find out too. I didn't want Iris to know.
Know what?
That I was dating a criminal. He was her father figure. Iris looked up to him.
For 3 months.
If she found out about his past.
He was a father figure for 3 months. And also she was, she was 12. She wasn't like 7. Like her father figure for 3 months when she's 12? I know she was just a kid, but like, I feel like you can get over that. Like, maybe I'm harsh, but it's Monday, isn't it a school day?
Today's a holiday. I suppose there's never a day off for a detective. Oh, but you aren't a detective, right?
Technically, yes. But I still deal with crime.
I see. Today is a holiday.
You forgot too, didn't you?
Where is Renju?
You asked me that yesterday.
The voice line did not match up. I told her about Renju's disappearance.
Right from the hospital? I'm sorry. I have no idea.
About Iris.
I've put Iris through so much. I was 19 and single when she was born. People didn't take kindly to that. But Iris was such a fighter. She always protected me. I remember, one time at the nursery, some of the other mothers were talking about me. Iris ran up to them and said, "Don't talk about my mommy." I'm supposed to be the mother, but it's Iris who's always protecting me.
Oh. That's a lot of pressure on a kid. What about your parents?
They died when I was 17.
Oh,
I
jeez.
was an orphan, and my relatives lived far away.
And she got pregnant?
They might have taken
Fuck.
me in, but I was already in my second to last year of high school. It wasn't a good idea for me to move that late. So I decided to stay here, by myself.
And take care of Iris.
Yes, all alone. But Renju would help sometimes.
So she just lived by herself from the age of 17?
It was always just me and her. Vacations, barbecues, zoos, amusement parks.
Like, how did she afford to live?
Just me and her. Oh, that reminds me. When Iris was 5, there was a children's theater show in Bloom Park. It was called Milky Moon. It was about girls as magical space rangers and such. She loved singing and dancing, even as a kid. Whenever she heard music, her body would start moving. It was a quirk of hers.
It's called dancing.
And she did it at the show, too. Toward the end, when all the Milky Moon girls were dancing to the ending song, Iris climbed up onto the stage and danced with them. I tried to stop her, of course. I grabbed her arm and tried to get her to sit, but before I knew it, she was up there, dancing. And everyone was so
This game's
excited.
100% there, that's fair.
Even I was dancing by the end of it. When it was over, she had the biggest smile on her face. Mama, you're a good dancer. That's the kind of girl she was. Whenever she sees someone playing music on the street, she'll run up and join them, right then and there. Music at the train station, the crosswalk beeping.
I'm obsessed with this
Even at
idol.
Convenience stores, when their little chime played, she would start dancing. It almost got her into trouble once. She was on the jungle gym and a truck drove by. It was playing loud music out the windows. She climbed up to the top and started dancing, but she lost her balance and fell. She fractured her leg pretty badly.
Damn.
It was on a Sunday, and it was hard to find an open emergency care. I
Isn't
was
the whole
carrying
point of
her on my
emergency
back,
care that
running
it's
and
like
running through
available
town.
for
I
emergencies?
could still hear her crying. Will I still be able to dance, Mommy? Can I still dance? She cried and cried into my shoulder. It was the only time she ever cried so much. No, that's not true. There was one other time.
What was the other time? Oh, what was the other time?
6 years ago, I was the victim of a shooting. After the surgery, Iris came in running, and she was sobbing.
Mommy, don't die! Don't die!
Aww.
Please don't die, Mommy! Don't die!
Mom, this is a Wendy's.
I swore to myself then that I would protect her, no matter what. Iris is everything to me.
What, you
More
didn't?
important than my
You
own
hadn't
life.
sworn before that? You just were like, you were just vibing before, but but then after, like, she was upset and didn't want you to die, then you were like, then you were like, yeah, you know what, I should probably protect her. Your 12-year-old daughter.
Date, we can't spend time reminiscing. We have to get moving.
Yeah, let's go.
Monday.
I am so aggro right now!
Who says that?
Hello to you too.
Why are you angry?
You backed out on your Shovel Forge promise.
Oh.
I didn't make any promises.
You promised me a date, though.
I did go to your house.
2 minutes before midnight, and you didn't even take me anywhere.
Yeah, because we only had 2 minutes.
We could have gone somewhere. Iturup, Kunashir, Shikotan, Habomai?
Absolutely not.
Then you should have come earlier.
Well,
Hey. It's boobs at the desk, lady. I want to know your measurements.
I'm 5'4".
That is clearly not what you meant.
What's your type?
Well, I like guys that like New Guinea fruit bats and yellow spotted neck turtles.
I cannot even picture that.
The voice, I'm obsessed. Can I have your contact information?
Why?
Well, because it may lead to something in the future.
I don't know.
Date, we're on an investigation.
Just let me have this.
That's enough. I'll come right out of your eye socket if you don't stop.
That's gonna kill boners.
I'm serious. I'm going to pop out.
Ayo. Oh. Iva flew out my left eye and started dancing on the desk. The receptionist immediately fainted. Oh my god. Iris saw the whole thing and also fainted. And so my story... Wait, what? But I couldn't let that happen, so I decided not to ask her for information. I swear to god, this game. I want to know where Reggie is.
I want to too. We've been looking for him. We've been getting so many calls.
Oh my
It's hard to
god.
keep up with.
I'm like totally a valley girl. Oh my god, sorry. No one clips that. It's a sofa.
I should lose some weight.
What?
I didn't say so fat. Date, look! It's a Terraphila camellifolia. Look!
What?
Yay! Yay! Go Terraphila camellifolia!
Ivy gets awfully excited about insects. Oh yeah, the bugs. You know what else is in that
That's
rack?
a high table.
Date, I don't understand. You want me to say hi to this table?
That's not what I said.
Please. Promotional videos.
It's Shinsen Chatran.
Who's that?
That is quite a mouthful. Abstract painting.
Like it? It's called Fisherman Shagging a Common Dandy.
What? I'm sorry. You want to run that by me one more time? I saw your body.
Iris, promise you won't laugh, but I saw something at the cold storage warehouse last night.
What?
Your dead body. I told you not to laugh.
But, come on, Date. I'm alive. I'm right here. Look, I can jump around. Woohoo!
Stop, I'm serious. In my dream, I saved you from being killed. And here you are. Which is why I was like that when I went to your house yesterday. Sorry, there's no point in telling you all this.
No, it's fine. Sorry for laughing. I just didn't know what was up with you.
Huh?
I believe you, Date. Maybe you were in a parallel world or something.
Another bizarre explanation.
I forget, who's her voice actor again? Let me look it up. Iris AI somnium. Voice. Oh, Jackie Lastra. Who's else? Oh yeah, the receptionist. AI somnium files. Receptionist. Voice. Oh, Chris Hackney is in this game. Reba Boer. Okay, I guess I don't know her. Where's Renju?
What about him?
I don't need to hide it. I told her about Renju's disappearance.
A traffic accident? I'm worried.
Any idea where he could have gone?
I'm sorry, no.
Why was your phone off yesterday?
I know you were mad about our date, but why was your phone off? I couldn't get a hold of you.
Okay. About the late night visitor.
Last night around 2 a.m., someone visited you. Who was it? And you left the house as well. Where did you go?
It wasn't last night, it was the previous night.
You really want to know?
Wasn't it the Saturday night?
And you'd do anything for the answer.
Yes.
All right then, Shovel Forge.
No.
Then go on a date with me.
Again, no.
But you owe me for yesterday.
I told you I couldn't get a hold of you.
Objection. Even if you did get a hold of me, you didn't want to see me anyway, right? Until you fulfill your promise, I won't tell you anything.
Have the day off?
Off?
Yeah, from school.
Oh, yeah, it's a holiday. So I decided to come to Lemniscate. We're going to do a recording for a show soon.
Do you know So Sejima, the politician?
I've seen him on TV.
Ever met him?
No.
Not at all.
No, not at all. So, what are we doing?
What do you mean?
For our date, of course.
Interesting. We have options for go on a date or don't go on a date. I kind of want to go on the date.
Fine.
Hey, wait a minute.
Yay! So you'll play Shovel Forge with me?
I will not.
So we'll go on a date then.
Yes.
Deal. And you have to honor our agreement this time.
I can't believe it.
Oh, but we can't go right away. I have a recording coming up. I should be done by 3, though.
Tessa, we're starting soon.
What?
Got it! So, Date, meet me back here at 3? If you ditch me, I will be beyond furious. Anyway, bye for now. Peace!
Iris smiled and strolled over to the studio.
There is no point remaining here.
Damn, okay.
Let's get moving.
Cold storage warehouse. With Iber in my left eye socket, I walked into the cold storage warehouse. I could see my breath. I looked around, shivering. Nothing seemed changed from last night, though.
You first arrived here yesterday at 9 p.m. At that time, lying on this workbench was...
Iris's dead body, covered with a white cloth.
But the second time...
The corpse was gone.
It was 11:25 p.m. But the body could not have simply vanished. Crime scene investigation was here before 11:25 p.m.
When did they arrive?
According to the report, 10:30 p.m. After we finished syncing with So.
It took them an hour and a half to get here?
Correct.
Why did it take them so long?
Unknown. The report does not specify.
Interesting.
Perhaps a result of outside influence.
Outside influence?
In any case, there is nothing of note about the bench. Examining it will not reveal any further information.
I mean, we could test it for DNA. Like...
There are numerous cardboard boxes on the shelves. There is nothing abnormal about them. A forklift. It doesn't seem like it's in use. It was likely just left here. The crane on the ceiling. Nothing has changed.
The ceiling.
A forklift. Nothing seems out of the ordinary. There are only a few items on the shelf. It is likely that this warehouse isn't in regular use. It's a wooden box. There is nothing inside. That machine is used to cut ice. Do they store ice here?
Maybe.
A switchboard. Nothing seems out of the ordinary.
We searched the warehouse again, but we didn't find anything useful.
Nothing.
But finding nothing may, in fact, be something.
Why?
What do you mean?
I was just thinking out loud. Let's get going. Date, your temperature is dropping.
Yeah,
at this rate, they might find your body in
yeah,
here.
because we're in a freezing fucking room. Monday, 2:49 p.m. Oh, Mama told us to meet her at 3. Or like go to the bar for 3. I returned to Abyss HQ with Iba. I needed to talk to the boss. Oh, a different angle this time. As I entered the room, the boss smiled like she was waiting for me.
I took care of what you asked for.
Number 89?
He's here, in the interrogation room.
I'm on it.
You'll go without me this time. I have some errands to run. One of the higher-ups needs me. I'll have Pewter go to the interrogation with you.
Understood.
Interesting. Okay.
Let's get started.
Ah, we recognize him, I think. Because that little heartbeat thing seems to happen when we recognize someone. What's your name?
Number 89.
Your real name?
I don't know, I forgot.
Okay. Where are you from?
Djibouti.
Northeast Africa, a small republic of roughly 900,000.
I don't take kindly to stupid lies.
How many people have you killed?
I don't know. It's not like I'm counting.
Fair enough. Has he killed 89 people? Is that why? Why did you kill... Why did you call So Sejima's secretary?
Oh, you know about that. It's true. I called Sejima's secretary. I got him on the line and I told him something very important.
You spoke with him directly?
Yeah.
He was lying. What did you tell him?
I told him to call somebody.
Somebody?
I can't tell you anymore.
Do you want a plea bargain or not? About Shoko's murder.
Alright. Let's get back to the topic at hand. 2 days ago, you called our investigation office. You said you know who killed Shoko Nadami.
That's right.
Who?
Hey, don't be so hasty. We haven't agreed on a deal. You're gonna let me out of prison, right?
Yes, I promise.
You're lying.
We can't promise that.
You don't want to release me.
We don't have the jurisdiction to promise that.
That's fine. I was expecting this anyway. I just wanted a good excuse to leave the prison.
What do you mean?
You really want to know? Here's what I mean! You'll make a good hostage for me.
Oh
Take
dear.
me to the exit. Now.
Welp. How come this isn't more heavily guarded? Oh, we missed the appointment with Mama, I guess? We had a convicted assassin in the interrogation room and it wasn't more heavily guarded. Like, what are we doing? Monday, 4:06 p.m.
Oh, darn.
Are you kidding me? A criminal serving a life sentence just escaped from Metro Police. I ordered everyone
I can't believe he said,
about this, but it's
"Oh,
only a matter
darn."
of time before the press sniffs this out. We need to get number 89 back before then.
This seems like you're bad. Like, you set up this interrogation, you didn't put proper guards. You put some, like, science dude in a fancy suit, and then me, and, like, clearly I'm a fucking ninny.
Date, pewter. Once we're done here, let's pop that bottle.
Ayo.
Not a bad idea.
But when the boss gets drunk, she has the tendency to crush balls.
In that case, perhaps we should never solve this case.
Clicking on everything.
I want to go to Susukino.
Good for you.
Wait a minute, did you let number 89 escape on purpose? So that you could catch the bigger fish?
What?
Yeah, boss. Exactly.
I was kidding.
Spiking is an important part of volleyball. Spiking. Spike Chun?
That's the creator of this, isn't it? That's the creator of this game?
That's nostalgic. When I was a kid, I used to put a broom between my legs and pretend to be a witch.
You just see her fucking shoes. What is happening with this game?
A shogi player gave that to me. I think his name was Hanyu.
The Hanyu?
Yep, that's him.
Her head just like moving.
If you had the power to stop time, what would you do?
Do you even have to ask?
Your heart rate is increasing rapidly.
I really like chairs. They
Huh?
look delicious.
What the hell are you talking about?
Bro, what?
I want to knock you over the head with that snowboard right about now.
Then allow me to say this. I will slalom away from that attack.
Bro.
Not funny.
Date, look! A UFO.
That's a symbol.
Us? I turned your stationary bike into a coffee grinder.
What?
You use the pedals to grind the beans.
Why the hell did you do that?
Apparently the stationary bike's now a coffee mill.
Reminds me of your ex, Date.
Damn.
It shouldn't.
They were kind and had a big smile. Such a shame.
So now you're ogling me too?
Okay, I'll stop.
Queer! That's so gay, bro. Where's my gun?
Number 89 still has it.
Oh, lovely.
But don't worry. I have a spare. I'll give it to you later.
Great, that makes me feel so much better. Where is 89?
How would I know? After he got to the exit, he let me go. I didn't see where he went. I collapsed right there.
You fucking wuss. How did he get away?
He punched out an officer and stole his clothes. He put on the uniform and brought me with him at gunpoint. Well, he had the gun in his pocket, hiding it. No one on the floor even knew this was happening. He got on the elevator and made it to the ground floor.
I would have just called his bluff.
Stole my security card. He said he'd kill me if I tried anything. I suppose the whole escape took him about 5 minutes. He must have planned this.
You're rather calm about all this.
I'm coming down from being terrified for my life. I'm in a bit of a fugue state right now.
This motherfucker's blazed as hell. Don't apologize.
Don't you have something to say?
I know an apology isn't gonna fix it, but I know I'm responsible for this.
I mean, not really.
Well then, good luck.
We should have had better guards. Summarize for me.
Date, I know you are already aware of this, but there are security cameras all over this compound.
Yeah, so we can track where he went.
I checked all of them. Number 89 fled in a car that was waiting for him.
That was waiting for him? Damn, he really did
he
plan
had
it.
an accomplice.
Yes.
Did you see who was driving?
I did.
Who was it?
So who?
You and I know him well.
Renju?
Renju?
Oh. I told Boss and Pewter what Iba revealed to me.
Renju?
Why?
Interesting.
Date, Moma is calling.
Moma? From the Kumakuras?
I'll connect him.
Hey, Date. I just got the word. Renju's been seen.
What? Where?
Hey, don't forget our deal.
Deal? What deal?
You forgot already?
He wants to be
Talking
Iris.
about Tessa.
Oh, right.
I'll be waiting. You know what to do.
Oh my god.
What should we do?
We have no choice. We have to take her.
To Moma?
Yes.
Well. Lemniscate, Monday, 4:43 p.m.
Oh my gosh! Late. You're late.
I'm going home.
Never! Have you forgotten the vows you exchanged?
The vows? My
Are you
god.
drunk?
No, of course not.
You're drunk.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I can't believe I'm gonna shovel forge with you. I'm getting excited.
We are not shovel forging.
I was talking about the dates, silly.
Shovel forge and a date are synonymous, apparently.
So where are we going?
Date, look! It's a Paristatoda Tepidariorum! Hooray! Go, little Paristatoda Tepidariorum!
Special. Catch a skyfish. Next time these magazines get replaced, I'm taking that one. Date, I've been thinking.
About what?
I have my greeting ready. You were asking me to say hello to the table earlier?
Do you have nothing to say?
Oh, that's Quinten Rapcone.
Oh, I've heard of them.
Hmm? I'm not gonna even try.
A slipper, usually made of leather.
That's a loafer.
Aw, the receptionist isn't here. Big sad. Where is she? To where the dragon is, a really nice place, a gangster bar, to a Yakuza office building.
No point lying to you. I need you to come with me to an office. I'll have to inspect it, though.
What? An insect show? I didn't know you were into that. Well, okay, it's kind of weird, but whatever. Let's go to the insect show.
She didn't completely understand, but I didn't have time to care. I took Iris to the Kumakuras. Monday, 5:10 p.m. Kumakura office.
So, where are the Aziptula praticolas?
Tessa!
Oh, is this guy the Aziptula praticola?
What are you talking about?
Oh, sorry. Are you the insect trainer? Go ahead. Sorry for interrupting. Start the insect show now! Wait a minute. This is a gangster den.
Took you long enough.
Date, you tricked me!
I wasn't trying to trick you. You just misunderstood me.
But I wanted to see the bugs. I really did.
Oh, so she likes insects as well.
A-tier character here. Wait,
Momo,
which one?
I held up my end of the deal.
MOBA?
You sure did. You want to hear about Renju?
Mr. Okiura?
Okay, MOBA, fair.
Lanterns.
Hey, Iris. What do you think of when you see two lanterns pushed together?
Huh?
I mean, it kind of looks like something, right?
Not really.
No, really. Picture two lanterns pushed together, and you put your face between them. There's something that reminds you of?
Lanterns.
What, you mean boobs?
Damn it, Moma. You're not supposed to say it.
He's just a little guy. So
How many cows did they kill for this?
It's a fake?
This man. He did not know what he got himself into.
Date, look! A UFO!
That's an ashtray.
I keep talking about UFOs. Tiger rug.
Poor thing! What you did to that tiger is awful!
Oh, that's fake.
Restaurants will take forever to fulfill your bottomless drink orders, so order them all up front. Hot spring sommelier exam. What?
Hey, Tessa, let's have a party!
No thanks.
Chairman's desk.
Tessa, if you're tired, you can sit on my desk.
Bruh.
On your desk.
Dude. This man's gross. Introduce Moma.
Oh yeah, I haven't introduced this old man yet.
Old man!
I'm 24!
24?!
Mama is lying. He is at least 48.
Okay,
Sorry for not
that's incredibly creepy though. She's 18 and he's...
My name is Moma Kumakura. I work for a prestigious advertising agency.
Okay.
You run the Kumakura gang, right? You're like a mob boss.
How did you know that?
Is he stupid?
Yes.
Moma may not look it, but he's a huge ASET fan.
Well, I mean, I don't know if I'm a huge fan.
Gambling.
Bet, debt, ASET!
Worries.
Forget, fret, ASET!
Now what does she say?
ASET, you bet!
Wow, my catchphrase! Thank you!
He really is such a simp.
This is kind of embarrassing.
But sorry, Moma. I don't like gangsters.
I don't like gangsters either. Gangsters are awful. All those nasty Yakuza guys should drop dead, am I right?
About Renji.
What happened to Mr. Okiura? I heard he escaped the hospital.
So did I. But I don't know anything more than that.
Please tell me?
Renju's escape from the hospital was strange. 3 things stuck out to me. I laid out the facts. Mizuki was lured to the place where Shoko's body was found by a message sent from Renju's phone. I found Iris's body in Okiura Fishery Cold Storage Warehouse. Earlier today, Renju fled with a prisoner escaping a life sentence, an assassin named Number 89.
Hold up. What were you saying about Tessa's dead body?
Oh, well...
Date saw a parallel world with my dead body in it.
A parallel world?
Never heard of it?
Oh, yeah, of course I have. yeah, right. Parallel worlds and all that shit. Yeah.
I don't understand it, but I suppose he does.
Good, because I don't feel like explaining it.
But why would Mr. Okiura do that?
I don't know. He could be a hostage or an accomplice. Either way, I need to find him.
Sincerely apologize.
Sorry for bringing you here.
It's okay.
You don't have to be scared, Tessa. We're not thugs. We're just a gang.
About as contradictory as meatless beef.
The old boss was really violent.
He would take a cheese grater to someone's leg if they looked at him funny.
Fair.
But after I took over, we went crystal clean.
Mm-hmm, I'm sure.
Crystal.
Methamphetamines.
No, we don't do drugs. We don't deal with that stuff. We had to restructure the whole operation. Cut a lot of people off.
Cut?
Their throats.
No, not like that.
About the Renju tip.
You said on the phone that you saw Renju.
Yeah, I had all my people looking for him.
So, tell me where he is.
I could.
Hey, I held up my end. I brought Iris like you asked.
Date, come here.
Mama took me to the corner of the room.
Date,
Goofy ass
I
face.
don't quite know how to ask this, but... Can you ask Tessa if I can shake her hand, please?
Oh, that's it? Sure.
Mama and I broke our huddle.
Iris, could you do me a favor?
A favor?
He wants to see your boobs.
What?
What the fuck, dude? I didn't say that.
Oh, sorry. What I meant was, he wants to shake your hand.
Oh, a handshake. Sure. I would never show my boobs.
Iris took Mama's hand gently and shook it.
Dante, this is the happiest day of my life. It feels good to be the boss.
So how about it?
All right, here it goes. Renju was seen in 2 places. First, Sunfish Pocket, the maid cafe. Second, Ikume Shrine.
Sunfish Pocket and Akume Shrine.
Got it, thanks.
No problem, bro. Really.
Where are your goons?
They're out. Looking for Renju. Besides, I can't have them here seeing me like this.
Good point.
That's an expensive looking ring.
Why do you care?
Can
What,
I have
this one?
What?
Can I have the ring?
Why would I give it to you?
Hey, can I have the ring?
Absolutely, of course you can. Here, take it. Wait, no. I can't give you this.
You're so cheap.
Come on, it's not like you're losing it.
It's exactly like I'm losing it.
Aww.
This game is so
You guys are
dumb.
a good team. Like siblings.
Interesting. Summarize for me.
Anyway, Moma, take care of Iris for me.
What?
Huh?
What? Wait! You're leaving me here?
You'll be safe with him.
No, she won't. I don't feel
Are you
comfortable leaving her.
serious? Look at his face. Not to mention he runs a crime syndicate. What if he sells me to the highest bidder?
Tessa, I would never do that. I told you, we're clean now. We all go home on time, we follow government regulations.
See ya.
Wait! What about Shovel Forge?
I told you I never promised to play with you.
But you promised me a date.
Date, is this true? You son of a bitch.
What the fuck? Can we not?
I'm gonna ignore that.
Good idea.
Date, you're gonna look for Mr. Okiura, right? Take me with you. If you do, I'll tell you about last night.
Her late night visitor.
Okay. I'm more comfortable taking her with us, to be honest.
Fine.
Yay!
Date, don't ignore me.
A clean gang.
Oh, that's just a toy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, just a toy.
Let's leave them alone for a while.
Wait.
We have 2 places to check.
Wait, she's not coming with us?
Sunfish Pocket and Ikume Shrine.
I want to go to the warehouse too, where you found my dead body.
Something bothering you?
No, I'm just curious. Oh, and one more thing.
Oh god, here we go.
Can we eat somewhere?
Food sounds good. I haven't eaten in a while.
Oh, my chest hurts. Getting hard to breathe.
We not going to address that, or? Sunfish Pocket. I saw a familiar face as I entered. It was Mizuki. Iris and I sat at Mizuki's table.
Wow, this is surprising. What's going on here? Why are you two together?
Oh!
Forget it.
I skipped that by accident.
Thanks for letting me stay last night.
Oh, no trouble at all. Anytime. You could even live with me if you want.
That's a great
It seems
idea.
like that would be better for everyone, to be honest.
The roommate I have right now really sucks.
This girl.
Yeah, Tamori. 780
Eating
yen.
sushi off a naked woman for 780 yen?
Let's go. We're going. I've made up my mind in my heart.
That sign is wrong. Someone added letters. It's supposed to say Nita Yumori, boiled newt.
Boiled newt?
Oh. Boiled newt, 780 yen.
Honestly, that's almost as intriguing as the body sushi. Newts aren't even fish.
It looks like a lifesaver, but it's actually a calamari ring covered in white chocolate.
Sunfish Pocket riddle time! There was a kid playing hide and seek who hid in a barrel. But he was found right away. Why?
Well...
There was obviously a hole in the barrel.
Oh, I see. I got it. Because there was a hole in the barrel.
Correct! Wow, that was amazing! Date, you're a genius!
Well, I'm nothing special.
Damn you.
Customer. He looks bored on the outside, but I bet he's nervous as hell. I understand, man, I do. You're just waiting for the right time. What? Oh, the mermaids. Those 2 shells in their chests are working hard too in their own way. Oh my god. Why? Keep at it, girls. This is a real interesting place. You wanker. Anchor?
What would happen if we hit Date with that anchor?
I would throw you overboard and leave you to drown.
You would die well before that.
I like how she's just grumpily sitting there with the trident. Here we go, standing there, X-ray.
Those are some nice hip bones.
Bro. What do you like in men?
Well, a triple wart sea devil or an Anacanthus barbatus.
What?
That's a mouthful.
Was Renju here?
I've heard that Renju was sighted here.
When do you mean?
When? I got the info a few minutes ago, but I don't know when he was seen.
Oh.
Ringing any bells?
Well, he hasn't come by today, but yesterday.
Yesterday? But I was here yesterday.
Not the whole day.
It was after that. After you and Ota left.
Why didn't you tell me sooner?
You didn't ask. And I don't have any way to contact you.
Yeah.
Damn it.
We just missed him.
Maybe he was waiting for us to leave. What was he doing here?
He was looking for Iris. He was asking everyone where she was.
Looking for me?
Yeah.
Did he give a reason?
No, not in particular.
Iris, can you think of why he would be looking for you?
No, not at all.
Mizuki?
I don't know either.
Interesting. Anything else you can tell me about Renju?
Anything else? Well, he did seem really sick. He was pale and sweating a lot.
Yikes.
Must have been because of the accident.
Perhaps.
Damn. About Renju.
Mr. Okiura helped me when I was just starting out. You know how my mom is single? He really supported her. He even changed my diaper when I was a little baby. I got hired by Lemniscate all because of him.
Iris used to stream all her own content. Like singing and dancing and gaming and stuff. But before we knew it, she went viral.
Right, I heard about that. That's how she started getting offers, right? But because Iris's mom knows Renju, she decided to go with Lemniscate.
But there's more to it than that. There are other reasons. Daddy was totally taken in by her talent.
Her talent?
Dancing, really. Her dancing is what got her into Lemniscate. He knew ever since she was young that she would be talented. He didn't want any other agencies to have her.
I didn't know that.
Daddy's not the type to give compliments.
This is kind of embarrassing. I didn't know he thought of me that way.
You didn't think he thought you were talented? You like dancing, right?
More than sleeping and eating! Well, maybe about the same as eating. Anyway, I've always loved moving my body, ever since I was a little girl.
And you're fast, too.
Yeah, I did a lot of track meets.
Were you always the anchor?
That's amazing.
Hey, want to hear something cool? Iris is the goddess of rainbows in Greek mythology. She's the messenger of the gods. She's really fast.
Rainbows being so fast to disappear was the source of the legend.
You're as fast as your namesake, then.
You want to race?
Sure, when we get the chance.
Could you show me your dance?
Right here?
Oh, I want to see too!
Me too!
I would also like to see that.
I don't know.
Come on, just show us!
But...
Alright, I'll go set up.
Oh.
Wait!
The mermaid didn't listen and hurried off.
Jeez. Fine, if you insist.
Yay! Iris, we're ready.
Alright, world, get ready! See my dance! Invincible Rainbow Arrow! Hit it!
This is so awkward.
Teacups that are flying, on maps mystifying. You'll think that I'm lying, this old tale of mine. A journey through time.
This is her amazing dancing talent.
A permanent fire, cold frost on the pyre. Fruit never expires, you've seen in your eyes. You've seen in your life. While the old bow their heads, while the blind meet the blind, the marble loses shine, the eye clouds by design. But we know in our soul the one hope, the one truth, that if we believe we can make miracles. Even with the devils of time against you, never let the fire fade in you. See the golden goddess with wings of rainbows set sail through the night sky to embrace you. Breathe the smile of your heart and take you. Never let this merciless world erase you. Passing down the light of the torch to guide you, and you shall be bathed in light.
What did I just witness?
Tessa, you're the best!
There's like 5 people here.
That song. Mr. Okiura wrote the music, and I wrote the lyrics.
It's very
So it holds a
wordy.
special place in my heart.
That's right. I forgot he wrote music.
Yeah, he's really talented. I look up to him. He's done so much for me. I know I can rely on him more than anyone else.
Yeah. Do you know this mermaid?
She's my friend from back when I worked here. We would hang out outside of work, too.
We'd go to haunted places and UFO sightings and stuff.
Blow those boys away!
Blow those boys away!
Yeah, blow those boys!
Girl!
Mizuki,
You really shouldn't say that.
About your visitor last night. Yeah, like she is 12.
Iris, I still need to know. What were you doing Sunday at 2 a.m.?
you haven't fulfilled your promise.
This is the date. I fulfilled my promise.
I told you. No info until the date is complete.
Oh my god.
Don't you get it? This date isn't over yet.
My god. About Renju.
The police asked me a bunch of questions. But I don't know where he is.
What are you doing here?
What are you gonna do, scold me or something? Why do you care what I do?
Damn,
Why are
just
you
asked.
so angry?
I'm not angry. In fact, I'm feeling good.
Okay.
Excuse me.
The mermaid took me to the corner of the store.
Mizuki was crying earlier.
Aww.
Crying?
Yes. We were trying to cheer her up. What happened to her mom was... And we thought she was having a hard time. She must have come here looking for company. That's probably why she stayed with Iris last night. She didn't want to be alone.
Yeah.
Shoko's body is still under the jurisdiction of the police. There has not been a ceremony, nor has the body been cremated.
I mean, it's been like
The
3
culprit has
days.
not been caught, and we cannot locate Renju. And on top of that, her roommate has abandoned her.
I did not abandon her.
In any case, there are many ways you could calm Mizuki down.
Mizuki is just trying to act strong. Please, try to understand.
Okay. About the Okiura Fishery Warehouse.
Why are you asking me about that?
I was just curious.
That company was made by my grandpa. But Daddy has nothing to do with it. I don't know anything about the warehouse. I thought I told you this already. Don't ask me the same questions over and over.
Date, look.
She's lying?
Oh.
Possibly. She may just be excited or upset.
About your relationship with Mizuki.
Mizuki comes here a lot. She's really friendly with everyone.
I like it here. Everyone treats me nice.
Is it because you're the daughter of the owner?
No, it's not like that.
Aww.
We're BFFs.
She wields extraordinary power with that trident.
The Okiura family is really something else.
Summarize.
Unfortunately, we
Maid
didn't
cafe
find
of
Renju
BFFs.
But we discovered that he was looking for Iris.
But why?
We can think about that later. Let's get going.
Yeah,
Hey.
you're right. The more I look, the better it gets.
Pro.
Wow, those are some gorgeous hips.
You said
My hips?
Oops, I said that out loud.
pro.
You are now officially a creep.
He always was. The mermaid at Sunfish Pocket has fantastic hips. I'm just saying, that's a really nice pelvis, my guy. Ikume Shrine. She okay?
You okay?
It's okay. I just, missed a step there.
She... Okay, now she seems good. Like, for a second she was breathing quite heavily.
It's too far to see.
Too dark, too.
An iris. More specifically, a winter iris. This is the same flower that was on display at Iris's house.
Huh. Into Iris. About Renji.
Mr.
Still
O'Hara
early
isn't
game?
here.
Damn. This game is long,
I mean,
fucking
of
hell.
course he isn't. It's not like we came here right away.
He's already taken off.
Too bad.
It looks like there are no further clues here. It appears we've wasted our time.
You're looking at a winter iris, aren't you?
Yeah. How did you know? It's the same kind that's at my house. I told you about what it means, right?
Good news and hope.
Iris is also a part of the eye. And the Greek goddess of rainbows. A messenger goddess. I told you at Sunfish Pocket, right? That's why the flower means good news and hope.
About the shrine.
It's called Ikume Iribiko Isachi no Mikoto, or sometimes Ikume Tenno, or Ikume no Mikoto. There are legends about this place written in the old text. It's a shrine dedicated to the gods. The old legend goes
I love
like
that she
this.
says Tenno,
One
like
day,
really
Ikume
English.
Iribiko sent one of his followers, Taji Momori, on an urgent quest to find a mysterious magical fruit. A fruit called Tokijiku no Kaku. It's said that eating it will grant you immortality. After many hardships, Taji Momori was able to find the fruit. But by the time he got back, Ikume Iribiko had died.
Oh, rip.
Taji Momori mourned. He handed half of the fruit to the man's wife, and he left the other half on Ikume Iribiko's grave, then died on the spot.
What?
It is said that that fruit is still inside the shrine behind us.
Really? The fruit of immortality.
Yes.
Immortality, huh?
Not interested?
No, not really. I'd rather have normality than immortality.
Wouldn't we all? Your thoughts?
It's nostalgic. This place is a memorable one for me. 6 years ago, I used to come here with someone.
Someone?
Oh, the
I used
father
to call
figure.
him Uncle. He was a thoughtful, reliable man. I thought of him as a father. But one day, he just disappeared.
She's talking about...
Hitomi's lover.
Mm-hmm. She called him Uncle. Interesting. About this uncle.
When you asked me why I became an idol, I wasn't being entirely truthful. I told you that it was because I wanted to become famous. But more specifically, it was for Uncle.
Aww.
I've been looking for him for 6 years, but I didn't find him anywhere. I didn't know where else to look. So instead of me finding him, I thought that he could find me instead.
Wait.
You think if you became famous, he'd contact you?
Yeah.
So that is why she became an idol.
I mean, it's also been my dream since I was little. That's a part of it, too.
Wait. Uncle was number 89. I'm almost sure of it. I wonder if he faked his own death.
So why do you use the name Aset? Shouldn't you use your real name?
Oh no, I don't have to. He was the one who came up with the name Aset. He told me that if I ever became an idol, I should use that name.
Summarize fully.
Date, we have no time to waste. We should get moving.
Got it.
Cold storage warehouse.
I saw it. I'm sure. Your corpse, Iris. Right here.
But I'm here now. Maybe I'm a ghost.
You don't look like a floaty sheet. You have legs.
Maybe they're not legs. Maybe they're my boobs.
What? I trying to picture Iris's breast swinging down there like that. Why did you try to picture that? And then I decided not to.
Didn't you say that you saved me in your dream? What did you mean by that?
I told you that I'm with an organization called the BIS, right?
Yeah, you told me 2 days ago.
We find clues in the minds of suspect witnesses. We enter what we call somnium, a dream where we're projected by their subconscious. That's what the entire organization is about.
How do you even do that?
We have a machine that we call the sync machine.
What is that?
It's a sync machine.
That's not an explanation. Tell me how it works.
Well, I can explain, but it will require a bit of background to understand.
Background?
I love how she's not cold and her legs are fully out. Need to get to late game?
So
okay.
my corpse was on here?
Yeah.
Switchboard installed in the back of the warehouse.
Get out of my house!
What the hell?
I'm a poltergeist inside the circuit board.
What?
You said I was a ghost, right? Maybe I'm haunting the warehouse with spooky astral projections.
What are you talking
Be someone
about,
who
Iris?
people thinks legs are cold.
Hi, I'm Jemimon!
I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear that. Cardboard
That
box.
caramel over there looks so good!
Yeah, you're right. But if I tried to eat it in one bite, I'd break my jaw.
What are you talking about, Date? That's a cardboard box.
You started... Never mind.
Pew pew pew!
What the hell?
The box made me think of, like, a giant robot.
A what?
You know, from kaiju movies?
Again, what?
Do you know about the BBB?
I've heard of it. The blood-brain barrier, right?
What?
Inside the skull, there's an army of little teeny tiny soldiers that surround the brain. They protect the brain from bad stuff in the blood, right?
That's almost it. Yeah.
The blood-brain barrier describes the architecture of the microvessels of the brain. It is a kind
My
of
bad.
shield that protects the brain. To get through, an object must be no larger than 0.4 nanometers. Objects too large to slip through the barrier cannot physically access the brain.
So you're saying that we can't gape the brain? We can't gape the blood barrier to the brain? Do you know about the Wadjet system?
I guess not.
No, I know what it is. It's the core programming behind AI, right?
That's right. What's wrong?
What?
You're shivering.
It's nothing. Don't worry about it.
To borrow Pewter's explanation, with the advent of the Wadjet system, we can extract the data of the human psyche. This data is sent to the brain, which achieves the sync.
Do you know about nanotechnology?
Nanotech? Yeah! Technology related to really small things. Like, really teeny tiny things. And when they make a
Like
machine...
your mom's dick. What?
They're called nanomachines. I heard they use them a lot for medical and tech fields. Some of the cutting-edge nanomachines can even go inside your body and cure illnesses. They can even cure cancer. And they go beep, beep, beep. That's what Mom said. Well, I don't know if it was like beep, beep or rrr. But anyway, nanotechnology costs tons of money. Only a few people can even afford it. My college professor said only the richest of the rich have nanotechnology. But he's pretty liberal, so...
Largely accurate. Nano is a prefix meaning 10 to the negative 9th power.
Oops.
A nanometer is therefore 0.0000000001 meters. The sync machine uses machines approximately 2.16 nanometers long. Viruses are on average 20 to 970 nanometers, so sync nanomachines are far smaller
Size of my
than
dick.
that.
Wow. I can't
This
believe you.
allows them to access neural
My dick is at
circuitry.
least 69 meters
During
long.
a sync, the nanomachines are used to write in the syncer's data.
Here's how sync works.
Okay, you have the basics down. Let me explain how syncing works.
Hi, Dusko.
Syncers like me equip the sync gear and use it to access the subject's brain. Inside the helmet are nanocables. And on the tip of each of these cables is a special nanomachine. But the machine can't reach the brain through blood alone. Do you know why?
The BBB soldiers say go away and push them back?
Well, yeah, kind of. But for the sync to work, we have to get the nanomachines into the brain itself. How do we do that?
Drill a hole in the skull?
No.
Drill what?
In Shovel Forge, you can use a pickaxe and...
No, it has nothing to do with tools. We don't have to open a hole. Skulls already have holes in them. One of those holes is the optic canal, which is a nerve canal located behind the eyes. The nanocables of the sync gear go through your eyes, then go to the back of your eye socket, then through the optic canal to the sea.
The sea?
The sea?
The sea of brain cells, anyway.
That sounds kind of romantic.
It's only a chunk of protein.
Once the nanocables arrive at their destination, they can begin the sync process. They slide into the brain like roots of a tree. And on the tip of each cable, the nanomachine sends and receives data. This is controlled by the Wadjet system.
Can't believe you don't remember.
And that's how the
SMH.
syncer and the subject exchange information.
Exchange?
Think of it this way. The human brain has a max capacity of one psyche, one consciousness.
Multiple instances of consciousness inside one brain can cause a total collapse of higher brain functions.
You know how a car only has one steering wheel? If there were two, there would be accidents all over the place.
Well, don't some planes have 2 control sticks?
Okay, maybe it wasn't the best metaphor. What I'm trying to say is that the human body can only hold one person. If you try to have 2 people inside one brain, it will break.
Except you and Iba.
Because of this, the syncer's data goes inside the subject's brain. And the only thing inside the subject's mind at the time of the sync are their memories. Like a house with no one inside. We syncers break into the house, look for clues, and leave. All within 6 minutes.
There's a time limit?
Yes, or else...
Zach,
the house
not
will
a girl,
collapse in our hands.
Tachansky.
The neural circuits would become too deeply entwined with one another. To put it simply, the syncer would be trapped inside the subject's house.
Thank you for explaining it. I don't completely understand how sync works, but still.
Just don't tell anyone. This is extremely confidential.
It's okay, I won't. Date, tell me this.
Hmm?
Who did you sync with yesterday?
Didn't I show you his picture? Congressman So Sejima.
So that's why you know so much about him.
But you've never met him, right?
I haven't, I swear. Hey, Date, you saw my corpse here, right?
I did. I'm sure of it.
And in SoStream, you saved me from getting killed.
Yeah,
And then somehow, I resurrected.
yeah.
Date, that means you're... Achoo!
Date, is the cold too much for Iris?
Yeah, she's got bare legs.
I'm freezing too. Iris, let's get out of here for now.
Roger that!
Matsushita Diner.
Ah, I'm so hungry.
Tessa? Why are you here?
I told Date I was hungry, so...
I've always wanted to eat here.
That's like, that's devastating.
I'll have my usual, Ota.
Yes, right away.
You flew into the kitchen. I forgot about this place.
Salt, pepper, a blend of red cayenne and spices, and an unidentified liquid.
Mayumi's juice with mold.
What? I'm sorry, what?
Kuroda Kazuaki's grilled tongue with salt.
Tongue?
Date, you're drooling.
Oh, I'm just really hungry.
Hungry for something.
Oh, that's Hayashi Samba's Hayashi Vangole.
Who?
Date, a Martian.
That's just a stool.
Hey, Tessa, could you kick that bucket there?
Sure.
What?
Like this?
Yeah, but more.
Like this?
This is awesome!
I did not realize there was someone more perverted than Date.
Okay, I know I'm gonna sound really brand new, but I don't understand the horniness of her kicking a bucket.
Ring ring. Who's on the phone?
Who cares?
Damn! Okay, Iris. Jesus.
Hey, Date, I've got this video of girls in bikinis washing this armored car. Wanna watch?
Absolutely not. Meow.
Huh?
What are you doing?
Oh, you don't know? It's good luck to imitate a cat in front of one of these.
Really?
Meow? Guess I'll have good luck.
Damn, girl, can you like die real quick? It really gets me off.
A cheer for baby goats.
Why would anyone bring a goat to a restaurant?
Date, wanna have a pillow fight?
Tessa, not in the store, please. Hey, what has two hands on its face?
A mom playing peekaboo.
Yeah, exactly.
What's your usual?
Omelet rice. Ota's omelet rice is so good it gives me stomach cramps.
Is that a compliment?
You're embarrassing me.
Well, Ota appears to have taken it as a compliment.
You been here before?
Yeah, I have.
Have you met Ota's mother, Mayumi?
Yeah, but I don't think she likes me.
Nope.
That's not true.
She thinks you're a trollop.
Mom is just jealous of how pretty you are, Tessa.
Not very reassuring. Whether out of jealousy or otherwise, she still doesn't like Iris.
About Iris's resurrection.
Iris, about your coming back to life.
Hold it! What do you mean coming back to life?
I decided to tell Ota about Iris's resurrection, as one does. I'm Ota's mom, and I would also wish I was an idol.
Date jumped into a parallel world where I'm still alive.
Tessa died?
Yep.
She says that so casually. I'm obsessed with her. Where's your mom?
She's in the living room. I think she's watching TV.
How about you? What are you doing here?
I was just doing some meditation, lying on the ground.
He means sleeping.
Date, why are you with Tessa?
We are.
On a date.
Not shovel forge.
On a date.
Oh, a date. Huh. A date?
I'm on an investigation, and she wouldn't let me go.
Please go back to making me food, bestie.
Date, I have some delicious fugu eggs. I promise they're not poisoned. Would you like some?
No thanks. I'm fine.
Where is Renju?
You're still looking for him? Well, like I told you before, I don't know.
You're good at cooking, huh?
Yeah. My dad taught me when I was little.
You're making me something too, right?
Sure. My treat, Date.
He's gonna poison it. About the parallel world.
Hey, can you tell me about this parallel world idea in more detail?
Oh, sure. How should I explain this? Well, oh, I know. Let's play rock, paper, scissors.
Rock, paper, scissors?
Yeah. If we tie, nothing happens. We just shake hands. If I win, you have to give me something.
What if I win?
I'll do anything.
Anything?
Date!
Anything.
Sir!
Date, your heart rate is
You are
rapidly
30.
increasing.
Calm down. She is
What
18.
exactly is that?
All right, let's do this.
Okay, let's go.
Bro.
1, 2, 3, shoot. cute.
Oh, I win.
Fuck! Yeah!
Date, calm down. We're going to pop a blood vessel.
Oh, I lost. Glad I made a promise. What do you want me to do?
If it's no trouble, I want to see your...
See what?
Let me see.
I will kill you if you say
See... seal. I meant seal.
Seal?
Not the smoothest recovery.
Fuck yeah, boy!
You want to see me imitate a seal?
No, Iris, please.
Okay, well, here it goes, I guess. Nom, 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 nom.
Tessa, what are you doing?
We just played rock, paper, scissors, right? You won, and you made me be a seal for some reason. But in a different timeline, maybe we tied. Or maybe I got a prize from you.
If I had chosen rock or paper...
So those timelines are what I'd call a parallel world.
So you think I jumped from a world in which you were dead to this one where you're alive?
That's what I think.
Huh. Parallel world, huh? I can't believe it, but...
Sure you can. Parallel worlds exist. Do you know about the Mandela effect? Or the Booba Kiki effect?
The Booba?
Or the 100 million balls? If I explain that, would you
The
believe
what?
me?
Sounds really interesting, Tessa.
Okay,
I
stop
know some
simping.
urban legends like that. The spatial temporal man, and the lost friend, and the story of two sisters.
I've heard people talking about it. The Mandela effect.
Do you know Nelson Mandela?
Well, yeah. The former president of South Africa. He helped abolish apartheid.
Did not
He
have
died in 2013,
apartheid reference
but a
on my
strange
bingo
thing
card.
happened. When the news broke, people all over the world thought, didn't Mandela die in prison in 1980? That's the Mandela effect. It's when your memory and history have discrepancies. There are lots of examples. Like the name of this kid's book with the bears having different spellings. Or people remembering that Kennedy was assassinated in a 4-seat car. But in our world, he was in a 6-seat car.
Huh. I thought it was a 4-seater too.
You're stupid.
Or that electric mouse from that video game. You probably remember the tip of its tail
Wait!
being black.
No way! No way! No way! No way! Not the fucking Pikachu conspiracy! Okay, but fun fact. There is a Pokemon game where Pikachu has black on the end of its tail. And that is in Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, because the contest Pikachu that you get has like black on its tail, at the tip of its tail. No other Pikachu has it, but it does exist. It's in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. I know from personal experience.
It wasn't?
Nope, it's all yellow. And the design didn't
Well, there's
change.
brown on the bottom of the tail.
Lines from movies, company logos, historical events, and little things. The Mandela effect is everywhere. Why do you think that is?
Okay.
Because those memories are from parallel world?
That would explain it, I guess.
Not close enough. The Booba Kiki effect.
Dante, look at this picture.
Kiki is Filipino slang for vagina, by the way. Hold up a
There's
picture
a
on
famous
phone.
experiment regarding this picture. You show this image to people around the world and ask a question. Which one is Booba and which one is Kiki? Believe it or not, 98% of people asked have the same answer. The rounder one is Booba, and the jagged
Because
one
of
is
the
Kiki.
order. Because
Isn't
you start at
that
the top
weird?
and go to the bottom.
In other words, everyone thinks that Booba is a certain
No,
way,
it's just
and
the
Kiki is other.
order that people read things
It
in.
applies universally across languages and cultures. It's like something ingrained inside all humans. Like worshipping the sun and the sea, or Or thinking that the mother is soft and the father is jagged. Regardless of your culture or background, you probably think this way.
People think top
It's
because they're
what
holding
Jung
true.
called the collective unconscious. There exists a second psychic system of a collective, universal, and impersonal nature, which is identical in all individuals.
We have
That's
journalistic
what Jung said
standards
about
here.
it. Think of it like bamboo.
Look, I used to be a journalist,
Bamboo
okay?
stalks
We do.
look like individual plants
Probably.
since they're separated. But underground, they're all connected. Human psyches might be like that too, connected at a subconscious level. That's...
The parallel world?
Yeah! You saved me in the dream, right? And dreams are all about our subconscious minds. So if you follow the roots...
You get to another bamboo stalk.
Yeah, something like that. This world
You
is
know,
full of really
we out
interesting
here.
stuff. But you know the most interesting thing of all?
No, what?
That humans exist at all.
The universe developed in a very particular way to get here. If things were even
Wow,
slightly
okay.
different, well, the galaxies and solar system and all of that might not have existed at all.
And that means humans would never be born. And even if everything happened exactly like that, the probability of human life developing is extremely low. And yet, here we are. Imagine a box full of ping pong balls, labeled 1 to 100 million. Would you be able to pick out the one?
Not likely.
But what if there were 100 million of you?
Well, then one of us would definitely pick up the one.
Exactly! The birth of humanity is so improbable that it's basically a miracle. But if there were multiple universes...
Then it wouldn't be strange that at least one of them had humans in it.
I
She's describing the anthropic principle. I may have underestimated her intelligence.
Yeah, she seems really smart. The lost friend.
There's this kid, A. He's in elementary school. Well, A had this close friend named Suzuki. One day, after school, they're walking home together. A turns around to tell Suzuki a joke, and Suzuki is laughing his butt off. And he's laughing and laughing, and he laughed so hard that his eyes fell out of their sockets.
What?
Well, they were hanging down out of his eye sockets.
That sounds like a cartoon.
The nerves were still connected, but... A is of course in shock and doesn't know what to do. Suzuki just takes his eyeballs and jams them back into his eye sockets and keeps walking like nothing happened. So A asks him about it. Like, hey, are you okay? Your eyes fell out. A is really concerned for his friend, you know? But Suzuki
Morning,
just
diary.
says, yeah, I'm fine. He doesn't say anything about it. And by now, A is really curious. But he's not getting any answers. So they just part ways and go home. The story only gets weirder from here. The next day, A goes to school, and Suzuki's not there. A is confused and asks his teacher about
This
it.
sounds like a really meta
Hey,
cartoon.
where's Suzuki today? And the teacher says, Suzuki? Who's that? There's no Suzuki in this class. A says, what are you talking about? And he goes and asks all of his classmates about Suzuki. They all say the same thing. I don't know him. There's no Suzuki in this class.
So that kid must have jumped into a parallel world without Suzuki.
That's what I think.
Okay.
Couldn't Suzuki just be an imaginary friend or something?
No, A was really serious about remembering Suzuki.
It is weird. And there's no way you can pop your eyeballs back in like that.
Well, not necessarily.
Well-
There's such a thing as a dislocated eye. It actually isn't too hard to put your eye back in if it falls out.
Anta is
Kathy
correct.
book.
Dislocated eyes are easy to replace in their sockets. As long as none of the nerves or blood vessels were damaged, there are usually no lasting negative effects either.
Well, you know.
But that doesn't prove this Suzuki exists.
Well, I guess not, but...
Two sisters?
So, there's this girl? Let's call her B. She's practicing piano in her room, and her little sister is watching TV in the same room. B asks her to turn the TV volume down so she can hear her piano playing, you know? So B goes back to practicing, playing a little bit, but her sister doesn't turn the volume down. She's not listening at all. So B turns around to scold her. She was really gonna let her sister have it. But she's gone. She's nowhere to be seen. She thinks, I wonder where she went. But then B hears her sister at the door. I'm home. B runs to the front door and sees her sister and her parents standing there. So B asks, when did you go outside? But her mom says, what are you talking about? She went shopping with me. B is really confused by all of this, of course.
She's hallucinating.
She asks her little sister about it, and she learns that her favorite TV show was on. And before she went shopping with her mom, she was deciding whether or not she wanted to stay and watch it or not.
So depending on her decision, a parallel world was made.
Yeah. What B saw might have been from the world where her sister stayed behind. I know a ton of stories like this. Like being suddenly transported 1 year into the future, and there's a missing persons report out for you. You look down at your phone, but you realize that it's not yours. It's not the one you remember having.
Free phone.
You look through the contacts, and it's filled with names you don't recognize.
Sounds scary.
There's more, too. Like this town where everyone is Japanese.
Oh,
but
that's
they're
terrifying.
speaking a completely different language. And all the signs and magazines and stuff have different letters. And it's not like Korea or China. It's the Japan we know, but the language is different.
That's a prime example of a parallel world.
The spatial temporal man?
Yeah, it's sort of like a common experience. A lot of people have experienced waking up in an uninhabited world they've never seen before.
It's called a dream.
Most of them describe seeing the same person. The spatial temporal man. He's supposed
Sleep
to be an
paralysis
ordinary
demon.
old man wearing work clothes. The spatial temporal man guides people back to the real world. He tells them, this world is not for you, or something.
I'd like to meet him someday.
I wouldn't. What about others?
So, this elementary school
How do you
kid,
sleep, diary?
let's call him C. He goes to school and there's a bunch of things on the floor. Postcards, towels, a coffee cup, rice bowls, a sink, lots of stuff. But C realized that those were all things from his own house.
How did they get to the classroom?
No one knows. It's not like anyone did it on purpose or there was a thief or anything.
Maybe something happened that made two parallel worlds fuse.
Yeah, maybe.
Summarize for me.
When did you two get so knowledgeable?
Oh, I don't know.
Tessa is always writing about this stuff on the internet.
So she's a conspiracy
That's why I decided
theorist.
to research it too. That's how I learned all this stuff. Oh, hey, I know about conspiracies and secret societies too. I find that stuff fascinating.
Oh god, here we
if
go.
If you want, we could talk about
Ancient
those.
aliens.
Maybe next time. Now where's that omelet rice?
Done.
Osa brought the dish over. He laid out omelette rice in front of me and Iris. Iris grabbed her spoon with a huge smile on her face.
Bon appetit!
She picked up a spoonful. No, actually, she tried to pick up a spoonful. What the hell?
Tessa, are you okay?
I'm fine. My hand slipped. Let's eat.
Iris and I ate the omelette rice in near silence. The fuck? There was no conversation. Just the sound of the spoon hitting the plate. The diner echoed with it. Before long...
Ah! Thanks for the food!
Iris was totally re-energized. What the fuck? Her face was back to her usual easy smile.
That was good. Ota, your omelet rice is seriously the best.
Yeah, it was actually really good.
Aw, thanks. I owe it to my dad. He taught me well.
I paid for the food and stood to go.
Let's get going, Iris.
Thanks again!
Thank you! Come back soon!